Okay. Now it is still a little early to get this started, so bear with me. I'm just setting up idle stuff here for Twitch. Follow everyone in. Dev stream number 3. Let's see. My go live gotta be. I'll just leave it as live. Eight. People joining in, welcome to the stream. Getting everything set up. Notification on Twitter. So just bear with me while I get everything prepared. Not really actually starting until 7 o'clock. Get everything started now. Is good. I add on Twitter really quick. Shoot, I gotta put this on the workshop in time. Again, for anybody just joining in, I am just getting everything set up. You're not really starting until 7 o'clock, so what I'll do here is I'll just put everyone on the computer match for the rest of the time until we are all set up and everybody's in. Excuse me. Free for all. 5 minutes. And we'll just have them go saffron for a moment while I get everything else set up.
3, 2, 1, go! Time. This game's winner is Captain Thomas.
Okay, and with that, go ahead and end this pre-show so we can actually get everything underway. So, thank you for everyone who's joining in this morning. I know it's pretty early for a lot of people, but that's why we are going to have this stream live up later on YouTube when it is all said and done. So like I said, I'm going to be going over some of the things that have been shown off in the Super Smash Bros. All-Stars Discord, as well as talking about things going on 3DS. So one of the very first things I want to talk about is Marth, because he is more or less pretty much finished up, and I am extremely excited to actually show him off. So right now, and you have to excuse me because the white alt I have in the game right now is actually the black alt on accident, so bear with me on that one. The renders were done by Sun Spirit of our team, and they're very beautifully well done, so thank you so much for that. The model itself was created by Smash 2 for the Brawl mod there, and shout out to them and Al Joy for giving us the permission to use the model and import him. You know what? In fact, actually, in true melee fashion, let me do a 1v1 against somebody.
Free for all.
And I'll be red. I'll go. Now with Marth and everything that we're doing with all of our characters, you know, we are trying to make sure that they play and look, feel like Melee as much as possible, so they, you know, feel like the original game. With Marth on top of the model and the renders and everything.
2, 1, go!
Oh, not that. No. We also have the sword trail that was done here by StarMax and his crew over at the trail server, and it looks very amazing, very clean, very nice, very Melee-esque. So match like this feels like it was on the actual GameCube. Now, as far as Mark's mechanics, I haven't gone through 100% and made him play like he used to play yet, so I'm still working on that. Right now, you do have the skin. Oh, that was my bad. Well, I'm out on that one. No. Damn it. Excuse me for being quiet. When I get really focused, it's hard to really try to talk make this interesting. But it already is just by looking at it. Nope, lost that one. Okay. What is that over? Looks like I'm running into something over there. I'll have to check into the collision later.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Ha! Now we get to see the close-up of Marth. Actually, now I don't have at the moment his mouth rigged for his result to look like how Smash 4's Marth looks, but this gives you a closer look at the model and how he done everything. I mean, model itself, I mean, Smash 2, Al George did a really fantastic job capturing the look of Melee, and this is why we wanted to go with their models when I talked to them and once I first seen their mod, because this was something that resembled Melee, but it didn't take away too much from it when they updated it, when they made it a little bit the HD, best way I can say that. So let's look at some of the other characters that we talked in the workshop.
Free for all.
I was working on Kirby, and I also did an update Olimar.
Olimar.
Battle.
Olimar.
Back on this one. So Kirby, the model was imported by Tiniest Turtles, and the normals were fixed by Sun Spirit to help get Kirby off the ground and working. And so far, I haven't had any problems with them. So hopefully, when you guys play them, that you guys won't have any problems either. Olimar, thanks again to Tiniest Turtles and his work on the Spheres maps, we figured out how to get the helmet working like it's supposed to. All Battlefield. I'll shut that here in a second.
3, 2, 1.
So with N64 Kirby, see how blocky and everything he is, but he fits exactly how he's supposed to look. Not that one because he's shielding. And then the helmet on Olimar, you can tell that when you move the camera around, that the shine on the helmet moves with it like it's supposed to. On this one, it's darker than the others. Now, I couldn't get the exact 100% look of how the brown or black, as they would call it, Olimar looked, or Bumblebee Olimar, whatever you call him, in Brawl, which I knew it was like darker at the bottom and then raised up top, but this is like the closest I could get to it. Now I haven't gone through all of Kirby's hats to make them play, or I'm sorry, make them look like they did in their originals, but I will be going to do that. That. Fire? Oh, you know? Hold on. If he's on fire, then there's some code I need to remove. Ah, damn it. Hammer for a hammer. Now, if you listen closely, the music is taken directly from Brawl. It was some music that that was unused before. I mean, that was not put in Smash 4. But we went and added this to Battlefield and the Miller Stadium stages. Damn it, I'm out. For some of the stages, I was debating whether or not to continuously add Subspace Emissary stages, which I would like to do. The problem with that is the more single-player Brawl stages I add, less room I have with multiplayer stages that we have in the past. So I won't be adding too many of those for a while, but I'll add them periodically. Once the ability to outright add stage slots happens, then I can have the opportunity to add more of those in. Looking at the models and everything, I think I can safely say that Olimar is now ready for public release. So later on today, once I have the time to prepare all the files, I will be releasing Brawl Olimar for everyone to play. It does include all 6 alts, all UI and everything, a metal model and everything all included, so you will not need to do anything else with it. The only thing I don't have at the moment are the pigment.
Game set.
Now let's see this close up.
This game's winner is Green Team.
Again and once again, you can see the helmet on Olimar doing exactly how it's supposed to. Kirby looking and feeling exactly like he's supposed to. I'm very proud of how these turned out. I'm very grateful to have people on our team to help make these possible, because I know I definitely could have not done this myself.
Team battle.
Sheik and Marth against Falco and Ganon. Over Ganon. Go. Fountain of Dreams. Now, I've had people tell me that this Fountain of Dreams doesn't reflect like the mod on Game Banana right now, and that is correct. That is due to this Fountain of Dreams being ported over Dreamland Omega instead of the original mod, where that's over right now.
Player defeated. Game set.
Awesome.
This game's winner is Red Team.
Okay, so far it doesn't look like we need to change anything there. Everybody's working as they are supposed to. Now I want to show some work in progress stuff that's not really ready for the public, ready for 0.4 training mode. Now with Brawl Sonic, there's one character that I myself have been trying to get out, but I haven't had problems with. With working with everyone to get finished, he is now, I would say, 80% done. The problem with him is his eyes. Now, to make moving irises, you have to do it by, matching the material hash to the original. So to play with that, unless you want to make all new animations for it, which I myself do not. So because of that, his eyes kind of just weird. Like that. And they're definitely not supposed to do that. Other than that, I mean, he functionally works fine. Also have a problem with his sphere too not showing up, which you have to get fixed. But it's showing as if it's there. But other than that, I mean, Brawl Sonic, he works exactly how he's supposed to. There's already a voice mod out there that I do plan on using, so you'll have good old voice. Other than that, there's really not too much to really show with him without that.
Come on! Sonic Speed!
So for people that's looking for Brawl Sonic, I can indefinitely say that he will be coming soon. Just have some minor issues to fix. Spinning, his sphere when he spins or jumps, and then his eyes. And then once those are all finished, we can get that done. People that don't know what I'm talking about, that aren't mod savvy, let me show you the comparison between Brawl Sonic and Smash Sonic.
Training mode.
Okay. So zooming in, like off the ledge, see, this is what his eyes are supposed to do. It's supposed to look down like that, and his sphere is supposed to be there. But yeah, if we finish that, we can have Brawl Sonic out so everybody can play as him. So that's Kirby, Marth, Olimar, Sonic. There's 2 more characters that I'm trying to get done, but I haven't started them yet, so there's really no point in bringing up who they are. But if you want to see the progress, join our Discord so we can have to talk about that a little bit in detail. Now, going on. I want to talk more about the 3DS version here now, but let me play a match real quick so I can talk over it. Let's have, I think, Mario.
Lucario.
Actually, there is something. Hold on. I think there might be one more thing I forgot to show off. Maybe. Oh, no, never mind.
2, 1,
Never mind. Go ahead and exit out of the screen. Don't want to spoil anything. I already had it, but apparently not.
no contest. Survival.
Okay. Who did I say? I said Link. Do Sonic so you can see Brawl Sonic in action. And Green Marth.
Grab the coins.
This on net. Alright, so now while this coin match is going on, I can talk a little bit more about the 3DS version. So the 3DS version of the mod is something that I wanted to create because a lot of people, you know, either don't have Wii U, they didn't want to pick it up when it came out, they weren't interested in it, but I wanted to get this mod out so people, you know, could be able to play it. So the progress report on that is, while I myself and the dev team do have working versions of the mod to play, the main problem that I have is that certain things aren't loading up. It's crashing a lot. I myself am learning 3DS, so I don't know what could be causing it. So for instance, characters will play fine, but it's some stages that I want to get out. I could throw out a demo right here, right now, with that, remove those stages, but if I were to do that, then it would just kind of ruin the mod entirely, and I want to have a good first impression. I'm going to be looking at all the benefits of the 3DS, what it can do, things it can run. I don't expect it to have every single little detail that I'm going to be pouring into the Wii U version, considering that I've had 2 years to work on the Wii U. Has been 2 years? No, a year and a half. About a year and a half to work on the Wii U version, and plus I know more about it. So if you yourself, play 3DS mods or are 3DS modder, definitely join us in our Discord so you can give me pointers of how I should get everything done, get the mod out, fix any issues. I'm working with a lot of great people right now, so we're going to try to get that done. There are screenshots on the Twitter and screenshots on the Discord that kind of show the progress of where we're at right now, but it's not too much to really talk about as where I would like it to be. What I can say is that the global mechanics from the Wii U version will be on the 3DS version, so you won't have any kind of disconnect when playing both different versions. Everyone will feel like they're supposed to on both. Recently figured out animation importing, so I'm going to be doing that so we can get like Wii U animations out. So we're going to be doing as much as we can to make sure that everybody, or every player and every character that we have will play the same on both ends. That way, if you ever take your 3DS to a party and you want to play, you're not going to be disconnected. Right. I have got to say that one of my favorites so far has got to be Link. Of all the models, of all the characters and iterations, I think I liked N64 Link. Maybe because it's Ocarina Link, I'm not sure. This was done by Blue Leo a long time ago. We couldn't figure out for the longest time why it wasn't working until finally one day happened to try it again, and he works. So thank you, Blue Leo, for helping out with that. And let me go and do an all-star mode with Marth so we can see his credit screen. The UI for the mod is going to eventually change. We're going to change a lot of these graphics here. I'm going to change how this looks. I'm going to change the button layout. It's just going to take some time because I've been working more the mechanic side of everything. For those of you that have not played the mod before, or think, oh, this is just something new, you just heard about it from a friend. So what I've done with other modes compared to some of the other mods is that I've been able to change the events and event match and change how All-Star mode works. So instead of fighting the characters in order of their game release, it is now in order of their appearance in Smash Brothers. You would start with the Smash 4 characters and work your way from Smash 4 to 64. Let's check this out now.
Ready, go!
There we go. Now, I'm not going to go through the entire mode. I just wanted to get to the All-Star Rest area because I didn't really talk about that the last time. Or if I did, I honestly forget. So the All-Star Rest area was ported here by TNN, or That Nintendo Nerd. We want to figure out how to the portraits right there in the back and the trophies, but I haven't figured out how to do that. I'm sure that it's some kind of like parameter or something like that. But anyway, just giving a good look at it. Can't make the portal anywhere else but right there, so it has to be, instead of being on the ground like it was in Melee. But just looking at it and listening to the music and how this has been beautifully done, I mean, it feels like, again, it feels like you are truly playing Melee, in my personal opinion. I've played a lot of other modes in that, so I would very frequently visit this little area. So it's something that the small details that you would really not think about, it really does matter. Trees. Okay, so with that, I believe that is everything that I wanted to cover here. Now this was just showing off mainly, again, the characters that we have prepared or preparing, talking a little bit about the 3DS version. So kind of short, not really too much I need to go over. Don't need to overhype anything when it's not ready yet until I do something else. So what I'm going to leave you with is, I'm going to leave you with a match with Marth, Kirby, Olimar, and Sonic.
Sonic, Kirby,
I'm going to do a 3-stock match, and I will let it play out. And for everyone that has come out today, I do thank you for joining the stream. Even if you were here just to view everything and not not listen to what I had to say and ramble on for like half an hour, that's perfectly fine. I do appreciate all the people that are interested in this. You can download it on Game Banana right now. There will be links in our Discord. We have it on our YouTube page. We have it on our Twitter page. I believe I have it in the description here on Twitch, but I gotta double check that one. Go to find me. Thank you everyone for joining in, and enjoy the match, and I will see you in the next update.
Three, two, one, go! Game set.